Guys, welcome back to Flipping PCs for a Profit, episode 2, from a full-time PC flipper. That's me right there. All right, so there are 3 portions of flipping PCs. There's the sourcing, there's the crafting, and there's the selling. All right, so we're gonna go over each of the 3 components right here. All right, starting with sourcing. All right, so this, unlike our last episode, was a custom build. All right, last episode I just bought the whole PC. Today for this flip, I did the custom build. All right, so I had to buy this. I had to buy all these parts individually. All right, so that's the difference right there. So sourcing is a little bit more difficult with this. So strategy for sourcing: we're gonna do high volume, and we're going on various sites. All right, so just a lot of messaging. So the first thing I picked up was this 1660 Super. All right, that's the beginning of this build. I went on Mercari. All right, Mercari. And I put in an offer. I think it was at $113 is how much he had it listed at. I put in an offer for $70, and he accepted, and that was great. I was happy with that. It turned out that actually wasn't the best deal, which I'll get into in a little bit. Second, on Mercari, I saw this 650 watts semi-modular power supply, and I was like $25. It was at $50, so I put in a $25 offer, and he accepted it. So that was a open box or new power supply, so that was pretty good as well. Next was this case. All right, so I just went on Amazon, quickest shipping case, white RGB, and there it was. All right, $60, $61, decent case. Then on OfferUp, this was probably the best deal in the flip that actually made it at least profitable, is the MSI Z30A Pro motherboard in the Intel 8600K, all for the total price of $86.19 or $82.19. So that's actually a good deal right there. All right, and we got 16 plus 10, so that's $26 for universal IO shield and wire pliers. All right, so if y'all don't have an IO shield, learn how to do this and make a custom one. And then $20 for the CPU cooler. For the RAM and storage, to be 100% honest, it was an extra 16 gigabytes of RAM from the previous flip and a 1 terabyte hard drive from the previous flip as well. So that was kind of slightly cheating, but that's just what happens when you flip computers a lot, because you'll have extra parts laying around. So this is what the final breakdown looks like, and the total cost right there is $313.74 after taxes, after shipping, after fees, after everything. 100% transparency. That is what we're looking at, guys, which is all right. Final tips. This first one's the most important. All right, don't overpay or even pay normal price for parts, because if you look at this, I actually ended up paying $98.67 with the fees and shipping for the 1660 Super, and really that's just not that bad. That's not a good deal, basically. All right, that is at best an average deal. So I rushed into that deal just because I saw that. I just put the lowest possible ask here, and I thought, oh, 70, that would be a steal. But it turns out it really isn't a steal after all the fees and everything. So that's there. Second, which goes along with that, factor in any other fees into your calculations. So don't just make offers. When you make your offers to people, you have to think about everything. All right. So if you want to pay 100 at most for a GPU, don't offer 100 or even 90. You have to offer maybe 70, 80, depending on if you're buying it online or what. And third, high volume is king. I wouldn't have found a lot of these deals. Like, I'd say the best deal so far was this, and I searched a good while for that. So just search everywhere. High volume. And on to the crafting, actually building this PC. And it's pretty simple, actually. I built the computer and it worked. No jump scares, no troubleshooting, no errors. When you buy things online, you don't really get scammed that often because there's buyer protection. That's why you have to go through the sites you buy things from. So yeah, everything worked. The only issue I ended up running into is that this fan, I didn't really know how RGB works. My motherboard did not have this connection. All right, a 3-pin 5-volt connector for ARGB. So next time for my next flip I'm doing, I will be buying this. All right, a little hub so I can sync all the fans. As you can tell, this fan right here is not RGB, even though I bought an RGB fan. So yeah, there's that. So final tips: plan out the RGB situation. Go to the motherboard manual that you're buying and see if it's available for RGB. Second, good cable management, which I did, at least in the front. And 3, do not break anything, because that, would be a little bit costly. And now on to the last part, selling this beautiful PC. So here are the 4 places I am going to list it, or I did list it, all right? Facebook being probably the best. My strategy going into this is my max effort possible / best listing, sell as soon as possible, and on to the next flip. So really, I'm just trying to sell this computer quickly. I want to make, 50 to 150 profit and just go on to the next one and keep repeating the process, all right? Because I'm not trying to sit on these for a month. So here's my listing, all right? My title, gaming PC and the main specs, the 3 main specs, all right? This is the listing photo, the primary one. And then, I take a couple good pictures of the PC. Then I take a couple pictures of the benchmarks, all right? Which is, from my last flip, I learned is actually very good idea. And then 1 pic of the spec and 1 pic of the case with the sticker on it, or the side panel, So those are the pictures, demonstrates everything they need. And the description, if you want to read this, you can. It's just, basically saying, I just put the gaming PC, this and that. I put the benchmark, very simple, guys. Just put the benchmarks, put the full specs, plus, I put the new prices. I don't know how, good this is, but that's just what I've been doing for the last 2 flips. And I put price to sell quick at $5.99. So this actually is not a surprise because they had it right there. But yeah, that's what I listed it at. All right, $5.99 to begin with. But like usual, a couple days later, all right, there's a new price, $3.99. Unfortunately, the patience gets the best of me, and I done dropped the price by $200 within a couple days. And it worked. It worked pretty well. All right. Could he do 300? Pick it up today. A bit too low. How about 375? Pick it up today. Could he do 350? Not trying to drop the price. Let me see if I can do that. Can't be too late. When I get there, you can take cash up. Yes. And then from there, we just got my number and we met up, and he paid me $380 on Cash App, and I paid a $7 fee, which I won't be including because I didn't need to do that, to get it out immediately because I've never used Cash App before, and I was scared that he was just going to take it back somehow after he left. So yeah, I just withdrew that money immediately. And yeah, that's plus $380. This is what it's final looking like. All right, the total profit at $66, folks. $66. And I did more work than my last flip, which I literally just had to buy the PC, selling it as is. So this flip was pretty darn bad. And, my final tips moving forward on my next flip, which is going to be pretty soon, guys, is you have to be more patient. All right. As you can see, I dropped the price, in retrospect, I don't know what I was thinking. I dropped the price by $200 and it sold within 1 day from there. So obviously I dropped it a little too low. Maybe $4.99 was better, and then maybe I'd get an extra 100. So that was just, not the best right there. Second of all right, I have to be a little more meta, because right now the flipping space, if you want to be what the best flippers are doing right now, they're using fish tank cases. All right, they're using RTX cards, and they're using RGB. Like they're actually using the controller, and they're making it look really, really good. So that's what I'm doing on my next flip, guys. I'm gonna do that. And 3, don't overpay. Obviously, I overpaid for a 1660 Super. I could have gotten for that price, at least the RTX 2060, 2060 Super, 2070, and that would have, made the PC sell more. So there was plenty of ways I could have gotten more than $60. I could have gotten at least 100 to 200 or 100 to 150 if I didn't make some of these mistakes. But you live, you learn. And my next flip hopefully is better, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I'm making videos like these all the time. I'm going to keep making videos like these. And thank you for watching.